we have I guess you would refer her to as our returning guest, or as they used to say on Jeopardy, the returning champion. And Heather Wagenhals is with us. Heather, how are you?
I'm a returning champion. Oh my gosh, it's so great.
We'll have you we'll have you solve the whatever the heck's on the board, and we'll go that route. But now, Heather, you have got a heck of a background. We listen to you each and every day with the Success Minutes, and you are the only minute commentator that has their own personal announcer, which I think is absolutely fantastic.
Everybody should have an entourage.
That's right.
Come on, Jiggy. You need an entourage.
Oh, I don't know. The last entourage that I had, if you've seen our stuff from Saturday night at the roast, I don't know if I need an entourage after that debacle. Unlock your.
I missed it.
Oh, there's videos up on the old Facebook. If you get a chance, there's
Okay, I'll have to go check that out.
I will send you some. I will send you some.
2 cents.
I will send you video links as soon as we get done here. UnlockYourWealthRadio.com is the official website. How to become a millionaire, and that's the topic today with the personal finance expert and host of Unlock Your Wealth Radio and author of Yes You Can. No, it's not a book about Obama. It's actually.
That's correct.
It's a tremendous book, and how to become a millionaire. Let's start off here, Heather. Can anyone become a millionaire?
Absolutely. We all have the same opportunities when we're born.
Okay.
The problem is, do our parents and people of influence when we're kids goof that up for us?
Okay, expand on that.
Well, the brain is so powerful, and we're, as the apex predator of the world and of the species in the food chain as we know it, we have a very complex brain, and it evolved over time. And the way our brains grew, first from our fight or flight, survival, don't get eaten by the brontosaurus, elude the saber-toothed tiger, or you must kill him if you want supper tonight kind of thing, to then we had our mammalian brain start to develop, and then we started having memories. We were able to create patterns, have emotions, and experience things in a different way. And then our logic brain was the last one to develop. It's our third brain. And so that's where all of our decision-making happens. And the way we grow up, our brains develop over time. We're born with all of these three areas, but our logic brain develops last. And so from 0 to age 8, we're kind of a blank slate. So we do have tendencies, possibilities, and pre-coded stuff from DNA, if you will. But, the bigger influence is during that period of time, because we can't challenge and reason, because that part of our brain just doesn't exist yet. It hasn't developed yet. That we're just digital audio video recorders, so everything that goes in is our core programming. And then as we get older, we start to modify it. We test out those value systems, in our preteens and early teens, and measure those against what our friends do and what their experiences are, and then we keep the ones that work and we discard the ones that don't. But if our foundation isn't there with the belief system in place that we can create unlimited wealth and happiness, we're going to self-sabotage. We won't achieve it because our belief system is what's going to limit us.
Okay, that is a pretty cool point. You threw a heck of a lot at us there. How do we turn all that around?
Well, first we have to identify where we are, and that's just, if you don't currently practice any money management, we have a great brain-based financial literacy program that works with the way the brain thinks, and so because we are biologically set up to fail at long-term money management because of our fight or flight system is what we process information with first. So you got to get a money management system in place. And you have to start with where am I and where do I want to go, and figure out what that difference is. And all we have to do is take a look at our daily habits and see what we're doing with our daily habits. And we do so much on autopilot because that's what the brain does. It strives for efficiency. If you think about the first time that you learned how to ride a bike, you didn't know you couldn't ride a bike until you got on it, and you're like, uh-oh, I'm going to fall over. And then you eventually learn to where now you can ride a bike effortlessly and not even think about it. You could talk to your friend. You could be listening to a radio or an iPod as you're clipping down the road and think nothing of it. And so there's all these habits we have that we don't think anything about, that we do each and every day, where we're constantly trading our little dreams, like instant gratification, like that triple half-calf, half-decaf, sugar-free latte with the no whip but extra foam in the morning, for our big dreams, like being able to travel the world or pay for that advanced degree or that education that we want, or live in that great luxury home. And once we start identifying our habits and figure out what it is that's keeping us from being wealthy, because I like how Larry Winget says, he says that we don't get rich, we stop doing what keeps us poor.
I like that. That's a great little quote. We've got Heather Wagenhals with us today. She's a personal finance expert. She's the host of Unlock Your Wealth Radio, and if you go over to unlockyourwealthradio.com, she's also a snappy dresser. I love those photos of you up there.
Oh, yay! That's my husband. He's the shopper.
So you have your own like personal shopper.
Yeah, I have a stylist. I have an announcer. I'm a rock star.
See, who is this Maria Bartolomo anyway? We need to get.
What does she know?
Yeah, what does she know? And Heather is with us today talking about how to become a millionaire. What are some practical ways to manage, save, and earn money?
Well, first we have to take, and as we look at what our habits are and identify the ones that are holding us back, then we have to have a plan. And most of us don't plan to fail. We just fail to plan. So we have to know where it is that we want to go. We want to know explicitly where it is that we want to go. So how much money do we want to have in the bank? What is our number that we think that we would be comfortable with? Okay, where is that number, okay, in relationship to where we are? So first we got to come up with that number. And then we have to imagine what it's going to be like when we get there. How are we going to feel when we're financially independent? What will we be doing differently than what we are now that we will be doing when we're financially independent? And put yourself in that moment. You know, go forward into the future. Close your eyes and imagine what it's going to be. And you got to do it explicitly, because the more tangible we can make it, the easier it will be for us to achieve it. You know, 88% of us fail at our New Year's resolutions, and the number one reason why is because lose weight is an arbitrary goal. You know, get rich is an arbitrary goal. You know, at best, it's a wish.
Heather Wagenhals with us today here on the program, and as we wrap up here with her on this topic of how to become a millionaire, where do people often go wrong when managing their finances?
The place that they often go wrong is when they make financial decisions in the moment. And we, as consumers, and every good salesperson knows this, that we buy on emotion and justify with reason and logic after the fact.
Very much so. How do we fix that?
I'm sure that sounded like you've been guilty of that, perhaps, once or twice.
Yes. How do we fix this?
Well, we've got to stop justifying that value. And we have to ask ourselves before any expenditure, planned or not, is this in line with what I say I want for my future?
Yep.
And if it's not, don't do it. Let it go. And see yourself being empowered by that. It's not a loss. It's an active choice for your financial freedom.
Well, it is always a good time to chat with Heather. Thanks for being on with us today. Thanks for coming on and chatting with us.
The pleasure is mine, Jiggy, and you have a happy holiday.
Definitely. You too. Have yourself a happy Thanksgiving, and I definitely will get you, we're going to get you back on before Christmas to kind of chat with us about what people need to do during Christmas to avoid basically being penniless around the holidays.
Oh, yeah. I'd be happy to talk to you about that. And if folks want tips before then, they can visit crackingyourmoneycode.com and sign up for our tip newsletter. And they can get a little bit of Unlock Your Wealth in their inbox.
Good stuff. Well, thank you, Heather, and we'll talk soon. Appreciate it.
All right. Make it happen.